Hello YouTube, Artemis here, and we're going to do the YouTube Pagan Challenge letter B today. Now my B word is Beltane, or May Day, as many Christians celebrate it as. Beltane is celebrated on May 1st. It celebrates the fertility between the union of the god and goddess. At this point in time in, the seasons, life is starting to return to the earth. Animals are starting to mate, newly planted seeds are starting to grow, and just, the fields are starting to grow again, and everything's just flourishing. Bonfires are lit, honoring the fertility of the god and goddess, and also of the god Belinos. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. Some people do the jumping of the fires to show exuberance of the new season. Some people also do what is called a bale fire ritual. They celebrate it on the 30th at night, and they let it burn throughout the night. It signifies purification, and it drives away evil for the new season. The reason they do this is because Beltane and Samhain are on opposite sides of the wheel of year. And the belief is that the veils between the worlds are the thinnest, and that spirits can come and visit. So that's why they do the balefires. People also celebrate Beltane by a maypole. It is erected in the earth, and it has bright ribbons attached to it. And usually there's a group of young women and young men who dance around the pole and intertwine the ribbons, and it signifies the union between male and female, and the goddess and the god. The maypole is also a phallic symbol. It represents the masculine. The soft colored ribbons, which are usually like a pastel pink, purplish color, are often symbols of the feminine, which I've also been told that the feminine is the earth in which the pole is erected in, and the ribbons are representation of the excitement of the young god. And the union of the two symbolizes the union of the god and goddess. Let's see. People like to celebrate, the fertility of, fertility in your dreams. And what I mean by that is like, put fruition into what you want to do. Set an action and carry it through. Work on relationships or anything that needs to be done. Now's the time to start acting on it. It's also legend that kids conceived on Beltane were gifted by the gods. And the children were also known as Mary Begots. Certain herbs and stuff that you could use during this celebration would be honeysuckle, St. John's wort, hawthorn, and all of the spring flowers. Incense, you could do frankincense, you could do lilac, and rose. Colors, green, soft pinks, blues, yellow. Now when they say soft pinks, I think they're mainly referring to like any kind of just spring color. I don't think it's necessarily just soft pink. I think it can be any kind of any kind of spring color. Decorations, of course, the maypole, strings of beads and flowers and ribbons, And some people do like basket weaving and anything like that during this time. Traditional like foods for the Sabbath, dairy, oatmeal cakes, cherries, strawberries, wine, and green salads. That's just a little bit of the research that I found pertaining to Beltane, and there's so much more that you can look up and find out about. And also the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere celebrated at 2 different times, so that's something else to take in consideration. I don't remember the dates offhand, but I do know that they celebrate it at different times because the seasons are different. I think that is about it for this letter. If you haven't seen my other video for A, please go back and check it out. It was on affirmations. Let's see. And if anybody else has any suggestions, please leave them in the comments. I would love to know what you guys do for your Beltane celebration. We have a fire pit, so we'll probably do some type of fire, like bonfire, and stuff like that. I also know that when they did the bellfires and bonfires, that they would throw in some of the like the frankincense and the lilacs and plants and stuff to give off a more aromatic smell, to get more into the the festivities. So that's something that you could possibly do if you are doing a bonfire or something at your home or your celebration. And this is just what I've read and what resonates with me. I'm sure other people do things totally different, and that's cool, that's good, and everything. But I will be back next Tuesday with my letter C word. So please hit the like and subscribe button. Yeah, and have a good day, and blessed be, guys. Thank you.